Hi, this is Chris Rossi, here to make the world a better place, here to get this cause going all across the US and world. Starting a nonprofit, a love movement, Christian ministry, having where anyone can get involved, whether you're a Christian or not, no matter who you are, loving all, hope for all, improving all life. So this video for the cause is going to be about what is the meaning of Christmas. The meaning of Christmas, as people would know when they hear about it every now and then. Not often enough, but hear about it a lot. I wouldn't say most of the time, but a lot. It's about how Christmas is about Jesus being born and coming on this earth so that we would have salvation. However, that last part, that very last part, is not included enough. What you hear most, you hear at least two stories. You hear one, Christmas is about Santa Claus. Yep, sure it is. And the elves and the reindeer, and good thing to tell kids. Why is it good to tell kids about, oh, this is what Christmas is about? It's about Santa Claus and elves and reindeer, when that pushes things away from them knowing the real reason. Wouldn't it be good not to tell them about what we decide to go on tradition of what we tell when we tell kids what Christmas is about, and we say it's about Santa Claus and presents and all that, when really we should be telling them, and we shouldn't even be having that happen. We should be telling them about it is about Jesus being born, which that you hear a lot even with the Santa Claus, but again you don't hear very much. This is about Jesus Christ being born and coming to earth so we can have salvation or have a relationship with God. You know, how great it is to be having that story be the story that should be focused on. But how it's just Jesus' birthday, how it was the day that Jesus came back, or just celebrating Jesus being born, period. Because people say that they don't believe that he even was born in winter, or born in December, or at the end of December. You know, the whole speculation of when was Jesus really born, even though that it's been told that the reason why I celebrate there then is because of during the pagan holiday, and so to counteract that holiday with a Christian holiday. And then, so supposedly, I think there's at least 3 different versions plus the pagan one of Christians celebrating then of their own holiday. I don't know if it's the Jesus being born then, or if it's a whole nother one. I haven't looked into it enough, so it might be it's only 3: the pagan one, Jesus being born, and Santa Claus. Unfortunately, that part. And then to top it off, Christmas shouldn't be about giving to people that already have what they need. Christmas should be about giving to people who don't have enough. How often do you hear about Christmas giving when it comes to giving to the homeless, to giving to the poor? You hear it, but not most of the time. Or put this way, how Christmas should be only about that, between giving to the church and giving to people who need it. But in return, it's about giving back to each other. You give to your brother, sister, your friend, or family member, or whoever else, and then the other person gives to you. That's not what it should be about. Which is the interesting thing about that is, okay, here's $10, and then you get a $10 present. So it's ended up like pretty much way of spending money, as if it's like a way of the whole economy system of, it's like a holiday of business holiday, of just making business, of basically contributing to the economy, because, you could just give them $10, or you could just, or what's the point of even doing either one other than giving to each other? Because then you end up, unless of course the other person gives more, but then that's the whole thing about competition too. And then why does it matter if the person gives more or less, or whatever, how much? Along with the fact that, it should be about giving to people who need it, not people who don't need it. Even when a lot often that's the case, not enough. All at the same time, the thing that is the most important of the holiday, and it should be only about that. The other one, giving to people who need it, that's good, and that could be good to have that celebrate more than the other one of, Santa Claus and everything else. But the most important is to be celebrating and celebrating no matter what, and should be first, if not just that, is about how Jesus was born. How great it is that Jesus was born. How great it is that God loves us that much to have Jesus came to earth, so we could have life. We could have trouble believing that, because we can have our doubts. Okay, oh, where's the evidence? How do you know he wasn't just some person that was a prophet? Or how do you know a person didn't make it up? Well, Jeremiah 29:13, when you seek him, find him, you'll find him with all your heart. There's a lot of evidence to prove that he exists. There are people who are atheists that prove that he exists. So Christmas is about Jesus being born, and so that we can have life, so we can go to heaven one day, so we can have a better life, so that we can have a relationship with God. Well, I hope you found this inspiring. Hope you will have a relationship with God and Jesus if you don't already. For whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son, that believes in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Shall not perish and ever. I don't know. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son, whoever believes in Him shall not perish but okay, so I got it right, but have everlasting life or something like that. But for John 3:16, that's the exact scripture verse, and then Acts 2:21, for whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. So Christmas is about Jesus being born and how He came to earth so we can have a relationship with God. Hope you'll be part of this cause and pray for the cause too. Cause for anyone, no matter whether you're Christian or not, about loving all and just doing our best to doing the best to make the world a better place where we can help as many as possible. Have a good day or night. Take care. Bye.